This is Skate 3. We're on Xbox Series X taking a look at this super well-loved skateboarding title on the platform. I've gotten a ton of requests to take a look at this game, so here we are. And that's right, I'm not amazing at skate. So this is more of one of those gameplay situations where I'm taking a look at the game and kind of giving you an idea of how it's running on the platform. So first up, this one has its Xbox One X enhancement. That means we're getting a native 4K resolution at 60 FPS. And there is HDR support, which is kind of interesting in regards to its implementation, because it kind of caused a weird burn-in when I first tried to do this. So it's kind of neat how that's sort of integrated into the game. It's just kind of a fascinating sort of thing. So yeah, third entry, very, very, very well loved. People do not be quiet about Skate 3, that's for sure. Definitely a huge amount of, kind of enjoyment and everything like that people have for Skate 3, to the point that they are finally doing another entry in the series. So if you're thinking I'm not very good at this, which is probably the truth, I guess I'll have to learn in order to review Skate 4 someday, I imagine. So that should be really quite interesting. For now, we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, which is really great. Oh, and we did show that off. So what you get here is some different areas that you can kind of visit, a sort of skill stick usage that I kind of compare to the NHL video game, as odd as that sounds, just in regards to the kind of stick being your ability to pull off tricks and different combination things, which is kind of interesting. So you get like these hub type areas where you can do wild things, such as breaking your character in multiple ways, but then there's like different areas you go to, challenge areas, free play, and then there's like this interesting sort of connection, at least I was showing last time, where you have a combination of like kind of friends appearing, almost like drive-avatars within the game. And I don't know if we're going to see that right now, because we've been having all these weird server issues tonight, not in the game, but just due to the storm. big snowstorm. Anyways, like I was saying, the game does seem to run quite well. It looks really great. I didn't really get to customize my character because I pressed the start button when I was doing the setup, so I kind of just got stuck with this guy. So there we go, vanilla skating like crazy. But yeah, pulling off those mad tricks. Oh yeah, don't want to be too sketchy, am I right? Gotta do like shove-its and kick flips and stuff. All about that. As you can tell, I'm super into skateboarding, and I know all of the... Ooh, sick slide, man. I know all the verbiage and everything like that. It just makes me an absolute champ. But yeah, I could see how it's a lot of fun, and a lot of people like this one. Just in terms of like what you can do in it, and the freedom as well. And it's just like, again, really, I know how beloved this game is. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh man, this gameplay's the worst. And it's just kind of like, well, people wanted to see it. So, yeah, here you go. Oh, look at these tricks. He's pulling off the most insane things. It's like he's been boarding his whole life. Oh, ow. Oh, there goes the chain. Okay, let's just walk down here and get down to this next area to keep looking. Yeah, it's interesting though, because you're checking out all these different areas. You're running into other people that are kind of skateboarding, and it's like this like lively type environment. Now, some elements of the visuals don't necessarily hold up the best. There's definitely some pop in elements like you're seeing with the car. Ow. That was a little disappointing. Last time I did that, I actually landed in the bed of the truck. It looked really cool. A little bit of a shame that footage is gone, but that's just how it goes. Hello, lady. Anyways, it's just kind of neat because you get this like environment that you're moving through. Now, the backdrops really do not hold up. I actually found the tutorial to be a little bit slow and boring, but I really am curious. I can't think of who the actor is, but they got that one guy to come in there and act, and he's pretty cool, but yeah. Cool. I don't know, it's definitely got some neat things, and let's get to the skate park Carvatron. And don't worry, we'll show off another area afterwards. Oh, I wanted to kind of get in the truck bed there. Oh yeah, I totally know a lot of places that put their track and field setup right beside the skate park. You gotta do some laps, and then you gotta shred. That's how we do it. But yeah, not really huge into skateboarding. In like junior high, they were like pulling skateboards out. I tried it. It's really not my sort of thing. I don't know. I did like the Tony Hawk games when I was young. Played them at a friend's. You know, we had a lot of fun with them. And then obviously the most recent 1+2 to me was really awesome. I loved playing that game. So it should be neat to see what Skate 4 or Skate Next or whatever they're going to call it is going to be like. Definitely should be something a little bit, I don't know, different because it's been so long. I'm just very interested to see how they're going to like reinvigorize or re-accelerate and rebuild the franchise, considering it's been so long. But obviously the demand has been so high for another one that they're finally caving in and doing it. Kind of wild to see. But yeah, I always liked like SSX and stuff, so I mean I have a history in like board-based kind of games, right? But obviously skateboarding's a little bit different. Oh, come on, I thought I was getting over there. A little bit sketchy, but I was gonna at least make the mark. Ooh! Painful. But did you have a refreshing Dr. Pepper while you were falling? You should have, based on that billboard up there. If we go up the net... Oh, no. We can land on the net. I don't know, it's just got some neat tricks. And I mean, you can pull off some crazy things with your board, right? Just kind of using this intuitive control scheme. It's definitely unique, right? Like, I mean, it's got some cool flow to it. Oh, wow. But let's switch over to another area. Where am I thinking? Challenge map. So we've got this area here. We go to locations. We're going to go to downtown, industrial. We're going to go to the industrial area, and we're going to start in the quarry because that's a little bit fun. And then you're also going to be able to see the loading between areas. So that's kind of interesting as well. Bit of a shame that we didn't see any of the, I guess you could say, virtual drive-atar skaters roaming around. Because last time I had like a bunch of what I think were friend names in the game. I might not be too certain about that. But yeah, this is a very different type of area, so you could see the different, you know, environments that you kind of can go to and explore. Definitely a little bit more interesting, and your guy gets like totally banged up, which is cool too, because that makes complete sense. But yeah, I could, you know, I can kind of get an appreciation as to why so many people were interested in what this game had to offer and why they demanded for so long that we get some sort of follow-up to it. And yeah, apparently EA also saw the interest and was like, yep, okay, time to get one of these kicking. So who knows how long that'll be, but it's interesting that it's actually happening. I'm genuinely shocked because people would not be quiet about Skate anywhere for years. Ah, that was underwhelming, am I right? You're probably wondering, like, expecting some kind of big build-up, but nope. Oh, ow, ah. Guess we're going down the quarry the hard way. Ow. Ow. My knees. My knees are breaking. Oh, last time we went up the other way, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, we went up there. Looks like we're going down, down, down. This all kind of leads to the same area. But yeah, definitely got some neat tricks to it, a neat visual style and aesthetic. Oh, jeez. I think a lot of people probably like as they chain together Unreal movements and stuff like that. But like I was saying, like environmentally, like the game actually looks really good and it's been very smooth. That's for sure. Ooh, oh wow, that's just my landing I got to work on, and not directly skating into things. But yeah, you can move pretty fast. You can switch up your legs, you know, do some different little hops and that. They just give you a lot of interesting ways to kind of move around the environment, which I think is cool to get your momentum going in order to pull off actually interesting tricks. Yeah, it's definitely like it's aged a bit, but at the same time, that resolution boost does absolute wonders in regards to the textures. Look at the flat city in the background. So that's my big issue is like, even for the time, you have to admit some of the backdrops in this game are like flat and 2D. Ow. But I'm mostly just trying to give you an idea of how it's looking and everything like that, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, this was also hilarious. So it's Shanghai Cafe Authentic Mexican Fish and Chips, but it's got like a Canadian flag there. I don't understand. Is it like a reference to the developers or something? Or are they Canadian based? I don't know. I just thought it was really weird, right? don't notice, or yeah, don't mind me, truck guy. Just trying to skateboard off you. This town must be the worst. You know, you're just like driving around trying to get off of work, and there's all these people just like skateboard and smashing into your vehicle and stuff. Drive me nuts. I'd be like, really? You'd have to have like some kind of weird insurance in order to handle, well, skateboarders smashing stuff. That's the truth, right? I know, it's just definitely got some neat stuff. And then there's the marker system too, where you can kind of create set points, and drinking Dr. Pepper. That logo actually like really holds cleanly. I don't know if I had to go back and actually like upgrade that more or something due to some licensing agreement, but it's kind of hilarious that the Dr. Pepper sign kind of holds strong all these years later. I don't know, like I'm guessing this would basically be the gist of what a remaster would kind of look like for the game. Maybe improving some of the pop-in and stuff, but like texture-wise and everything, it seems to be holding up quite well. You know, I'm genuinely actually impressed with the style of this one, the density as well. There's the drunk guy too. That's a classic staple of, you know, skateboarding, right? Ugh. To the extreme, man. Punch it high. Yeah, such an interesting franchise, this one, and then you don't see it for a long time, and then they're like, yo, we're coming back. Don't call it a skate back. We've been waiting to throw the board for years. Ugh. Yeah, it is neat that it's all of a sudden a viable thing again. But anyways, that's Skate 3. I hope this was enough gameplay to please the folks that were wanting to see this, because again, like it was a lot of requests to show this one, so I was like, okay, we're finally getting it done. And then I filmed it, and then it was like all dark screen because of the weird HDR burn-in issue that sometimes shows up when filming. And now this should be the clean presentation of it, so you could see that in action. Oh, did you see that pump off the wall? What? Skate 3.